After a night of heavy drinking, you get turned around while navigating the back alleys and find yourself standing before a collapsed section of brick road that leads down into an underground tunnel. Fueled by curiosity and a bit of liquid courage, you descend in search of adventure. Stumbling around a vast network of tunnels proves rather fruitless, however, until a well-concealed passage leads you to a long-forgotten stash of weaponry and dried food. This stuff could fetch a decent price at the sunken market, or you could turn it over to the city guard, which is always in need of arms and rations. Okay, I mean, so sell it or donate. Finders keepers. 10 gold each. Wow, I'll take it. Hello friends, welcome back for some more Cult of Lovecraft. So I've changed my mind on going to, where is it? Going to a hole in the wall. And the reason that I'm changing my mind here is because I really do want to work on retirement. And I need to be better about this, more diligent, because I have 4 more classes that need to reach retirement on top of the 17. So we really do need to be working towards this as often as possible. If there's an opportunity, then I need to take it. And the opportunity is Diamond Mine. Now, this is a boss. This does, quote-unquote, help Jexura, but we can still go after her after this. We don't need to help her and then continuing to help her. We can go to the Diamond Mine, get what she's kind of looking for, and then go and attack her. I feel like this is one of those missed opportunities that I didn't discuss in my review or final thoughts of Gloomhaven. Is your choices do not matter. In this case, the Diamond Mine, if you were to help Jexura and then go and fight her, I do wish that the fight would be more difficult. Let's say we give her the diamond that she's looking for. If we change our mind and go after her, maybe Jexura should have a couple more enemies, or she has more health, or she hits harder, or something that carries from one scenario to the next. That's never ever the case. The only thing that does matter is when your choices make a difference is, are you helping her or are you not helping her? Are you helping the voice? Are you not helping the voice? And other maybe spoilers out in the future that we'll get to. So yes, there's branching choices, but it doesn't impact your future scenarios. Maybe, no, I don't think I've found that ever to be the case, and I could be misremembering, but I do wish that was the case here. In case you wanted to help her and then change your mind that she is stronger. But that's not going to happen. So let's do this, because this is going to help Lavinia Watley Goliath Toppler. After we go and chase her down, the Merchant Flees is the name of the achievement in the board game. When you go to the warehouse, she flees, and then you're no longer able to do Diamond Mine. Because this is an early boss fight with the Merciless Overseer, let's make sure Lavinia Watley is with us, and we can go take this on to help out the personal quest here. Just as a reminder, augmented abilities. This is something that I need to remember how to get the Enchantress and then start purchasing. So, Keziah Mason, she's never going to spend any more money. Well, maybe if we can find some things here that's helpful for her at the moment. I don't think I'm too interested in anything for her. Lavinia, we can continue to spend away. Derby, we'll probably, no reason to spend any more money for her. But maybe we'll donate a little bit. And Tiag only needs to donate. Unless we find an item that we're looking for a hand item as well. And I think I have a good idea for that. But anyway, let's head over to the Temple of the Great Oak, where we will bless Tiag. I will bless Lavinia Watley. And that's going to be it for everyone. Nah, let's get Derby blessed too. This is going to help us a lot in the future for leveling our new mercenaries that join in after somebody retires. To the merchant, Tiag, for his hand, we could give him the throwing hammer, which will be another person with a stun ability. I think, is it you? Or is it you? You've got the throwing hammer. Okay, so we'll have 2 throwing hammers out there. I think that's pretty decent. I was also considering the poison dagger, wasn't I? Let's go for... I mean, both of them are good because it's about 50-50. I've got some melee, I have some ranged attacks. This is considered a melee, I believe. This is a melee, and then ranged. So it really, one or the other. I'll take the poison dagger. There. Let's go for the poison dagger. That's just going to help out the others when they attack that same target, and it also is a bit cheaper. It also helps with Lavinia, her abilities for attacking anyone that has poison. Sap Warmth will allow them to heal 1. Okay. That'll do it. Let's head back to the map where we're going to take on Diamond Mine. Overcome sinister machinations for a considerable reward. In the Watcher Mountains, this is a core quest boss fight. Kill the merciless overseer and loot the ornate chest. For that diamond, that's what that is. We're going to see some hounds, the merciless overseer, and the Vermling scout. Not far outside Gloomhaven, you look up to see a large bird flying overhead. Something is odd, though. Its movements are jerky, and there's a smoke billowing out from it. Ah, okay. Yeah. Then you see it plunge into a sudden nosedive and crash to the ground off to the east. You rush to the scene and find a limping, soot-covered quattrel, kicking a giant winged contraption made of leather and metal. "What's this wretched thing?" he yells in frustration. "I thought I'd worked it out, and then I suddenly lost pressure in the piston chamber." He looks over at you. "You there! Wonderful timing. Help me get this thing back in the air. There's no time to waste." We can help him, or we can ask him what he's doing. I think we're intrigued, and we're just going to do what he says. So 5 gold collectively. We can split that. Unfortunately, the flight is short-lived, and the second crash is not nearly as forgiving. You find the quattrel dead on impact. There's nothing more to do except harvest the machine for valuable parts. Fair enough. I'm going to give that to Keziah Mason because I want to be giving her as much money as I possibly can. While, hey, we're a mercenary band, we need to distribute it amongst ourselves. But we do want her to get rich so that once we get the Enchantress...
Ignoring Argis's warnings, you head into the diamond mine. Sinister machinations is, of course, a troubling phrase to throw around, but the phrase considerable reward trumps that in a heartbeat. Heading into the damp underground cavern, you were expecting to find a few scraggly vermlings to make easy work of. You certainly weren't expecting a pack of vicious hounds guarding the entrance. Finding this diamond may prove more difficult than originally anticipated.
So the battle goals: Gambler. Kill a monster with an attack that has disadvantage. Or collect more money tokens than anyone else. Yeah. He wants I mean, maybe not for his ego, but for the temple. Indigent or protector? Ooh, loot, no gold piles. I mean, if there's a time to do it, I'm not too interested in this for her. A couple perk points could be pretty helpful, though. She already has 2, so she can get the one and then a perk, and then start working on the next one already. This one, if you've watched me, I'm horrible at remembering this one in particular. So I'll try. Masochist, 2 health or less at the end. Kill a monster attacked by any of your allies earlier in the same round. Man, Masochist? She's not really much of an attacker, so... Kill a monster attacked by any of your allies early in the same round. No. Plebeian. Or pacifist. So never kill an elite monster or boss, or kill 3 or fewer monsters during the scenario. Well, there is a boss here. And there's most certainly going to be some elites. But maybe we can just remember that. So she cannot attack, or she can't kill the Merciless Overseer. Or any of the elites. So just outright destroy any normals that we come across. Sure. I think the cards were good with what we have at the moment. I need to remember to exhaust Derby. Maybe what I do is get rid of... Let's see here. Let's bring in Backstab instead of Swift Bow. This way I can use this big attack against the Merciless Overseer. I want to be burning her cards quickly, right? Because then she's going to go out faster. I don't think I need either of those. I definitely don't want anything that loots. And Swift Bow has that loot action, so this won't tempt me to loot, is why I'm getting rid of it. Round 1. Just Hounds. There's 3 elites here, so we want to remember she's plebeian. Don't do that. And then 2 normals. The difference between them is the amount of health, I think? No, the health is all 8. The attack and move, but also the amount of retaliation. 1 retaliation versus the 2. And yeah, okay, nothing else important in here. Here's the door, and once we open that door, the Merciless Overseer is somewhere over here. There's a few obstacles and a whole bunch of vermlings, which he's really good at manipulating. I think he summons some, and he can have them attack a second time. I think those are the 2. And the chest is back here, and there's a bunch of loot all over the place. So my goal, of course, is to take him out, but we want to pin him in a place where he's not going to be able to summon. This is one of my, in my opinion, this is probably the easiest boss there is in the game. So really what you need to do is, as I said, just find a place and pin him. He's already kind of surrounded by obstacles and loot, so if you just go and stand next to him and fill in any of those holes, then he's basically useless. He's not going to be able to use many of his abilities. So, alright, well, let's see how far we can get in this room in round 1. We're going to see Tiag up front at 10 with Shield of the Desert. This is just a precaution. I've thought that, well, first, we want the initiative, and this is just a precaution for if that one ability pops up for them, it makes their attack stronger if their target is adjacent to one of their allies. That can be pretty nasty beginning in the very first round, right? But we'll keep one of them from attacking. So potentially seeing 4 elements popping in this first round to be extra helpful for the next round, and keeping him from being destroyed in the very first round. We want to put him in position, right? So Signs of the Void, we'll use this, give him an extra shield, and if I don't need Shield of the Desert, well, I at least have Signs of the Void for extra protection, and we'll use this to move him up. Thinking here or here, depending on what's going on. Yeah, because I don't want them to start attacking our backline here. So, and Master Influence, bless someone and poison this, and bless somebody else. 86, this is my latter half, my later half. So I'm hoping that we go early and late, and they go somewhere in between. Special Mixture and Single Out for an attack of potentially 6. And then 91, Aid from the Ether, and Flashing Burst. This would be an attack against this one. So I'm hoping that I don't pull a ×2. That would keep it from dying. That would be an attack of 3, 4 from the poison. I almost don't want to do that. Nah, I'm gonna go for it. It brings in light if I didn't bring it in already with Tiog. And then 8 from the Ether will put you right there. And that should be safe. Alright, 26, and they're not doing that nasty attack. Move 5, so they're all going to be attacking, except for one of them. Ah, right. Okay. So initiative, do we want to go earlier or later? Nope. So in this case, I'm not going to use this. I want to save this for a particular time, I think. But I don't think I need it right away. So I'm going to use this now. And where do I want to be? Let's see, if I don't move, let's just see what everyone is. Number 2, number 1, number 5. So these elites will go first. This one was 1, so it will pop into this hex. Then this one would move here, and then this one would move either here. Yeah, I think here. Yep, because he's going earlier. And then that means this hexes are all taken, which means all the other attacks would be going either on the Void Warden or the Scoundrel. So we don't want to do that. Let's pop up first. Yeah, let's pop up here first. And we can give him more shield with that, and we'll disarm this back one. And we can poison it. And we will poison it. So both of them will be poisoned. Good, okay. Well, that's fine. But it's disarmed, it's poisoned. We'll be able to do more damage against this one and this one. We're not getting any retaliation from the attack. That'll do. Okay. Alright, Signs of the Void. We want to make sure that he's got at least a little bit of protection. He also has his hide armor and heater shield. We'll confirm. But I'm not going to move him. Just stay right where you are. And then we'll bless. Let's continue blessing Derby. Poison you. Stamina potion, not yet. Although, I mean, taking Signs of the Void back right away wouldn't be a bad thing. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay, I'll take Master Influence. That's not a bad thing. I forget because this is a round. It stays for the round. I wish it showed it somewhere. It doesn't show it anywhere. So it's... Yeah, it doesn't show it anywhere, and that kind of makes me forget about it. Alright, whatever. Block that as much as I can. This one now. Good. Got to a good start. Oh wow. That was annoying. Okay. Well, I mean, these two are already poisoned. And what is she doing? She's just going to make an attack. 3. Right? Yeah, at range 3. So 1, 2, 3. Probably against this one. I guess a times 2 on any of them is going to be about the same. Let's move up to here. And skip the movement. Let's poison this one now. So all 3 of these are poisoned. And single out, maybe this one is... Oh! Oh! Hello there. Let's single out these. We'll get retaliate 3. That's not the end of the world. I could use my eagle eye goggles to make sure these connect, and that's probably an okay thing to go for. Let's do that. Fantastic. That was easy. I'm telling you, that axe for her is such a strong weapon. Strong weapon. Stamina potion for either of those would be okay, but I'm okay with what we've got. We've taken 2 out already. Spellweaver's turn. Let's make this attack first. It didn't die. We dealt quite a bit of damage. It did not die. We'll bring this in. Let's see here. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll put it there. And I don't think we want to use that. We don't need to use that. We'll be moving on. Round 2. We'll start with Tiag again at 12. Barbaric Instincts, Shield, and bring in some damage. Also fire. And Blinding Sickle, more damage, and loot, bringing in light. He's all out of armor, so I'm hoping 23 is fast enough. Thief Snack for an attack of 3 here, and then Quick Hands for a move and attack of 2 over there. Now I'm realizing that I don't have my ranged attack. I pulled that out because I didn't want to... What was it? I wanted backstab. This one's going to be a better attack when we get to the end. So I can't use Throwing Hammer. Now, luckily, we have Gift of the Void, where an adjacent ally may perform a ranged attack. So that is the only way I'm going to be able to use this Throwing Hammer. So I need to find that time to do that. That needs to happen for me to use this. Then at 23 is Watley Suggestion. Let's move and curse and Lure of the Void to disarm one of them. Hoping this one's dead, so I can maybe disarm this one. And then 83 going really late. I wanted this space open so that I could move up and potentially loot. That's all we're going to do. Move and loot. And I wanted this one to be dead so that this doesn't kill it. I don't know if that's going to be... It says never kill an elite or boss. Does that mean her summon... That typically does count as an attack for her, so... Yeah, we'll see. Alright, they're not doing anything, they're just going to be muddling. I'll take it. Oh, I could go early. That doesn't do anything, though, for him. And they're just going to be targeting him, except this one will be targeting her as well. But the muddle doesn't impact him at all. All he's going to be doing is making them suffer damage. There's no one to pull. Deal some damage. And now, again. Now, do I want to do this with Egoist? He does want to make sure he has the most loot, so we will take it. But I'm hoping to pick up a couple piles of loot with her. That just means he needs to catch up and loot a bit more. Heal? Sure. Sure. So we'll make this attack. It's an attack of 4 with Muddle. If we fail, we get retaliated. Yeah, she doesn't fail though. Right? So we'll move up. And she does not want to loot anything. So we have 3 things going on here. He wants the most amount of loot. She wants loot for her personal quest. She doesn't want any loot. You just need to lose 1 more health. That's going to be annoying. Maybe what we can do is have her walk up here and make 1 attack, like really late against one of the, I guess either of them, right? Needs to be equal to 2 or less, and then make sure that she just never takes a hit after that. Okay. Okay, so that'll do. Yeah, we've got time. Void Warden's turn. Maybe. I mean, I definitely want to. Let's see here. I want to do the thing that I just said, but I'd like to use this disarm. So maybe what I do is I walk up here. Skip the rest of that movement. I will curse. I want to get a curse in their deck. And disarming 1, or maybe I just make an attack and then go later. And they're not going to be able to attack both of us. It'll be easy for him to go earlier. Yeah, we'll skip it this one time. There. So don't die now. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was too close. Oh, okay. You left me space. Thank you. And that'll do. Round 3. So these 2 I want to kill very, very quickly with her and him so that this thing doesn't kill the elite and this one doesn't kill the Void Warden. We'll start off with Derby this time. Flanking Strike to make sure it's dead, and Open Wound for whatever reason. Just using 2 early cards, so I have an early and a late card at least for the next round, which will be opening the door. I was considering opening the door right now, but I'm not going to be able to get everyone in quick enough to surround it. So I'm going to take 1 turn to just kill these enemies, and then we'll bust through this door here. 14, Shocking Advance. Pick up some experience from it, and Flaming Sickle for doing this thing again. Probably both will be dead, so he'll be able to loot both of them. Impaling Eruption and Monobolt, just because I feel like the Fire Orbs and Reviving Ether will be a good way to open that door with her. And Wicked Scratch to make sure somebody is strengthened, maybe. And Master Influence for the next round. Just getting ready. Okay. And we never even saw that major attack, which is great. So doesn't matter which one I go for, just make the attack. You're dead. And we'll skip all of that movement. I don't even want to go pick up loot. She is just licking her lips right there. Look at all that money, but she made a promise to somebody. Who that somebody is, I don't know. She wasn't going to pick it up. Now, oh, confirm for the experience. Do I want to... I could just like move up, but then I'd be losing out on the fire. So I'm going to skip that. We'll confirm this. We'll grab both of them. There we go. Picked clean. Confirm movement. Yeah, it wasn't going to do anything. It's already adjacent to her. So the rule states this is like the recommended house rule in the game. The normal rule is it doesn't do anything unless the door is open and it has a target. But if there's no targets, then it will move its full movement, or up to its full movement, towards its owner. In this case, that would be her. So we'll just jump up to here. Since nobody else is going to be standing there, we might as well do it. Or we could heal. Nah. You're fine. Void Warden. Skip that, and we will make sure that her next attack is strengthened. And then Master Influence, so that when we do open that door and we're having everyone else attacking for her, she just has to be adjacent or close to these enemies or allies. Well, which puts her in harm's way, but if she's behind everyone, she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. Alright, let's bust through this door in round 4. We'll open the door with Tiag at 6, Flame Shroud, grabbing a shield and Blade Dance for a little bit more movement. That's a move of 6 total. That gets him through the door up to here, and then +2 somewhere around here is as far as he can go, and we'll be able to do a couple range attacks with that. We know that there's going to be some Vermling scouts, so an attack of 1 actually does quite a bit of damage against them. And kind of later, because they could all potentially be going earlier than that, than 43. So we'll see where everything is. Then we can move with our boots, make that a move of 4, and have somebody else shuffle around for 2. And then Gift of the Void to... I guess depending on where she ends her turn, we can figure out where somebody else can move so that an adjacent ally can make an attack of 3 at range 4 against a poisoned target. I guess that could be her, couldn't it? Yeah, it could be the scoundrel. So that when she moves up, she can make that attack. And depending on who the target is, it could be the throwing hammer. Reviving Ether, Fire Orbs, jump in with a move 4, attack 3 normal enemies, normal Vermling Scouts, and they'll probably even use these. That could probably kill all 3 targets if we're in range. And then 93, Sinister Opportunity to go really late and backstab to move as far as possible with my winged shoes. I guess depending on how far she goes in, if I don't need to move more than 3, then I'll just use this and I can use that. I don't think I'll want to use this until that perfect opportunity arises. I'll probably get Smoke Bomb in for the next round. I do want to use a Stamina Potion so that I have 2 cards available, then use smoke bomb. Just take like a short rest or something, or a long rest, because I can use cloak of invisibility. And then the next attack while you're invisible, double that attack. We'll probably want it to be backstab, so that at full effect it would be an attack of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 2 would be 14. And if we pull a times 2, that would be 28. I'm not holding my breath, but maybe it's a possibility. Okay, well, let's get this going first. Or, actually, I think I'll have enough space to do that. If I just do... okay, no, I do want to move first. I was thinking I can just move 2 to here and then start doing that, but no. Let's open that door.
You move through a tight crawl space clearly more suited to the rat-like vermlings, into a large chamber full of rubble and vermling miners on high alert. Towards the back of the chamber, a man in a dark robe cracks a whip and begins spitting orders at the miners, who turn their pickaxes away from the stone walls and toward you.
Beautiful game. It's beautiful. What are they going to do? Move a lot. So they're going to surround him no matter where he goes. That is going to be an issue once they start pouring through here. But I don't know. Let's think about how we can... I want him to be here. I guess it's going to be right there. So then they're all going to... We'll get 3 here, and then the rest of them will start running around here. You're going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the issue right there. This one will be standing right there. Okay. Well, let's move in. They all have health of 5. They have health of 7. And then what's he going to do? Ooh. Oh, that's rough. That's really rough. We can't stun him, curse him, disarm, or wound him. But we can poison him. And the base attack strength is equal to the number of vermling scouts present. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all of them. I think that's as most as we can ever see. So even if he tries to bring some in, it's not going to do anything. Yeah, I think 10 is the limit. I see a 9. I'm looking to see if there's like a 10. Okay. Yeah, I don't see like an 11 or 12 up there, so. Alright. Let's move in. I'll use that. Yeah, I don't want to use it for that. And, I mean, should I start attacking them or that? Yeah, let's go for this. This group right here might be really good for the Spellweaver. Yay. Okay. Well, son of a... I guess that one isn't coming down here anymore. So once he's surrounded, they're done moving. I guess that's something good for us. And he's not surrounded at all. Alright, fair enough. Well, I mean, look at this cluster, right? So we'll want to move at least something here. I'm not going to be able to jump beyond that, so we'll just end our turn right there. And I want somebody to move, but I don't really have anyone to move. So we'll just stay right where we are. Everyone else will stay where they are. Poison, that's only you. I see. I probably should have moved somebody out of the way to make this attack, because I don't want them to make that attack. Alright, so let's do that. I'm gonna move up. Now, before I do it, I want to make sure that, I mean, I definitely want you to back up because you've got strengthen, but I want to make sure that when they get a second turn that they can't pour through here, because at the moment that's pretty rough if that's going to be the case. Ah, I know how to do it. Okay, but I'm hoping that we're able to kill you. Yeah, I think there's a good chance of killing this. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's really not close enough to get all the way back here anyway from where she was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! Okay, now I have to make this choice. Do I want her... Do I want her to jump back here? Because I'll just move back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be a really good place for her, wouldn't it? Okay. It's not worth doing what I wanted to do. Okay. Well, we're poisoning you. It'll just be a normal attack. Oh well. Now, I guess it doesn't have to be against that target. It just says attack 3. Targeting... It says, with you controlling the actions, targeting the target of the poison. If they do, the ally suffers 2 damage. So, I don't have to target it, though. And the way that it says it sounds like I should. With you controlling the actions, targeting the target of the poison. So I feel like it has to be him. But the game seems to think that I'm able to do it anywhere else. I don't know. Throwing hammer, this might be the only time I get to use it, so I might as well just use it. There. You take a couple damage. So it's dead anyway. And now I'm going to use her. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm just going to jump up to here, stand there, and then go invisible here so that nothing else can move it back there to attack. Got it. We'll use this with this, and we'll make the attacks against all of the normals. There's these 3 normals. That's perfect for her. Ugh. Okay. That's perfectly fine with me. Cloak of Invisibility. And a mana potion? No. Stamina potion? No. She's going to sit here and take a long rest anyway, so end your turn. Now, nothing's going to happen. Except for, well, I guess 3 of them will make an attack against him, but he's not that bad. And now that space is shut anyway, so I can't get to it with her. That was the whole point of her not moving away, but... With the boots, I can still get all the way back here. That's really the only thing I can do. Okay. I guess I'm not going to use the boots. That's what I'm going to do now. Let's just move. I can't hit anybody with this. No. These three are adjacent. These are not. These are not. So I'll move over here to get a little closer, and I can make that jump later, and I'll just try to kill this one. And this does nothing for me, so I won't use it. Wow, this is one beefy beefy thing. We want to use this. Smoke bomb goes early enough. I don't really need to, well, I guess I can just do anything, but I want to be back here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is all I really need. So yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to use this and then that, and then just take maybe a long rest. Wow. That was rough. Okay. So we'll go with Swift Strength and Healing Sands. I'll probably end up healing and grabbing another shield. We're taking a long rest with her. That blocks all of them from coming back here, which is pretty cool. This is... you have a movement of 2 and a range of 2. So I guess maybe something might be over here for it to attack, but it's not going to go beyond that. Of course, the problem is they do have jump, so that's an issue. We'll come back to you. Flanking Strike, Smoke Bomb, and how about... So maybe a turn out the lights for this, unless something walks by, and then a give and take. We'll go later. We'll see which way we want to go with that. Okay. Yeah, there it is. They're gonna jump. So he's gonna hit hard, an attack of 8. We might want disadvantage for that instead. I don't know. We're going to want to kill some of these enemies very quickly. But they're all going to go and they're going to jump around. So she's not going to do her job anymore. The extra initiative is not necessary. So... yeah, I mean, I'm going to stick with my plan. Jump back here. Oh, but that's a loot pile. I don't even need to go invisible because they're not going to be doing anything. So, and they're not making any attacks. They're just jumping around and looting. So this loot's gone, and I guess that's it. Just this one. So I guess I'll just start chipping away, right? That's going to reduce that to... well, I guess we'll see. Man, I don't want to go back here now. But as soon as one of these opens up, so don't move, or move over here. We'll be able to jump from wherever. But as soon as this one opens up, I'll jump over there, or maybe I can figure out a way to push it, or I don't know yet. Don't worry about going invisible. That way they start running over there. I really feel like I need to be chipping away at them. But maybe I do this now. Here we go. Yes. That way she can jump over there. So even if I did go earlier with my boots, it wouldn't have been early enough. Now a space has opened up. I don't know if they're going to try... I don't think they can do this. They might jump over here and steal that loot. Yeah, now we can do things with them back there. Ah! That's hard. That's hard. We just have to kill him. And now he's completely not surrounded anymore. Ugh. Ow. I mean, take it. Because I have to burn 2 discarded cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then make... So that's a bunch of curses. Or I do this and strengthen somebody for their attack. I guess that might be you to back up and then make an attack, but this went sideways quick. I think I need to do something like this. I mean, I could have them like one attack the other and then they suffer a bunch of damage, but all right. Let's do this real quick. I want this so that I can go 1, 2, 3 back into here. And do that. That's 4 curses. And then we can use this to make another attack and cursing them or killing, and I think I want to just try and kill you. I've put her in a really bad place. Alright, no curse, but another one is dead. Oh, for crying out loud. This one could be great for keeping them all right there and then just run away. So I'm going to try and hold on to that one. Monobolt would be a good one to do, to just try and go early. Impaling Eruption. Impaling Eruption. Let's get rid of that one. That's probably one. I mean, this loot jumping way over there. Let's get rid of Impaling Eruption. Round 6. I really wanted him to take a long rest to get his stuff back. I wanted her to take a long rest because I want this back. I won't be able to use those ever again, but I really want to make this big attack. Maybe I'm scared about him bringing 2 more in. And then we can still go Sap Warmth and Close the Abyss back here. But that's really late. So Derby will be starting us off first with Smoke Bomb at 12. Special mixture for the poison. He's not immune to poison. So 1, 2, 3 poison. And then go invisible for the doubling the next attack. Okay. Then 15. Oh, sorry. No, Tiag is going first at 10. Shield of the Desert. For that possibility and healing up again. Again, don't know if I'm going to do it, but I have it as an option. And then we're followed by Derby. Then Watley at 15. Signs of the Void. I need to be going early. I took a short rest with everyone that needed a rest. Actually, I took a short rest with everyone. Except for her, except for Mason, Keziah. So I took a short rest. I think I lost suggestion. That's unfortunate, but hey. Signs of the Void for the initiative and just some movement, and Black Boon for some more healing there. That would bring him up to full health. And that's 9 points of healing. Is that actually necessary? Yeah, sure, it is. Then 21 Freezing Nova for an attack of 3 against all adjacent enemies. And anyone that's left standing is immobilized, and reviving Ether to jump away afterwards. I'm just going to leave her, this Mystic Ally, whatever, back here by herself. And I'm going to pile into here quickly with everyone else. When it dies, it dies. We can get it back with reviving Ether anyway, so... Okay. Wow, ranged attacks. That's no fun. And they get to do it again. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't think I need that, because the attacks really are nothing. These are going to be... That's going to be disadvantage. And... Yeah, that's unfortunate. The one thing I did not want, but... Well, we're going to... I'm just going to heal up. I'm not going to use this. It's just a couple attacks. An attack 1 here and an attack 2 there. It's going to be okay. Don't worry about moving. Although, you know... Not that it's really necessary, but we could just bring in fire and light for the next turn. And we could use those. Could we? Yeah, not really. Not really. I mean, I could use fire right there for some more. I mean, I could use that just... I could use her potion to bring in fire if I really wanted it. But it is going to be 2 attacks. Let's just do it. Screw it. Whatever. We'll just use it. And in this way, it's going to be a couple attacks, so won't be attacked too harshly. And we're getting experience and a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay. As I said before, let's jump way over here. I want her to be standing here so that they can't do anything about that. Oh, she's going invisible. Can she go invisible too? I don't think she can she? No. Oh, this is rough. I'm going to have to burn some cards because she's about to get hit 3 times. Yeah, all that... Remember all that stuff about me not wanting to take any more hits with her? I guess maybe we'll put her in a position to take those hits instead. And we don't need that, of course. So let me think about this now. I definitely want to move, but going here means that I'll be getting attacked from you, and you. But I need to go there. I do. I'm just going to do it. And I'll figure out a way to make sure that you don't get hit. Or I could do this. I could do that. And then she is going to be getting hit, and I just want to make sure... Let's do it. Let's do it. When she gets back down towards the end, I'll start burning cards. I still have... Oh, that's just a stun trap. Oh, man. I was planning on using those as last resorts to stand on them to take that extra bit of damage. Okay, well, okay. And here comes... Well, we've already killed an elite. Alright, well... Then go for it. Go for it. That's a lot more attacks that we won't be seeing. You're certainly dead. And I can't really... I could go back here to pick up some more loot. I could go here to make sure that you don't get all of those hits. I guess this is 2 hits now, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's have her go back this way, because it is a bunch of ranged attacks. She doesn't need to be anywhere near. Just run away. I don't need that. And a stamina potion. A stamina potion could be good for another move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could do something like that and then start throwing over some attacks. Otherwise it's that, and I'm not too interested in either of them, so we'll use that. Let's take this potion. Reviving Ether. End your turn. That's a good start. Miss. Miss. No. Really bad about that. Yeah, they've got a ton of curses. I'll take it. Right back down to 2 health. So burn a card. I'll say... I mean, Close to the Abyss would be a good. Gift of the Void are both are heals. I really wanted to use this next round, but I'm not seeing that as an option anymore. I really want that too. Something Warmth might be a good thing for a bunch of healing, and that's probably good too. Alright. All these are really good. I'm going to get rid of this because it's late, and it requires her to stand where she is in order to use it as an action. Okay, fine. Wicked Scratch is gone. So we need to hit now. We need to hit. I was really hoping for a way to attack with advantage on this attack here. So let's do it. We'll go Thief Snack and Backstab, and I'll make this major attack and hope for the best. Back here, we'll take Monobolt to go early, and Reviving Ether to jump all the way back into here. Man, she's dead. So we'll do something like this and this. Turn out the lights probably for the bottom ability, and Lure of the Void to make sure somebody doesn't attack. And as for you, we want some sort of attacks now. This wound might be a good thing against this thing. And Desert Knight to make sure that one doesn't attack too. Okay. Okay. Can we make it? He's summoning, that's fine, and these are going before her. So she's probably dead. She's probably dead. Okay. This is an attack of 16 now because 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2. Ugh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be so disappointed in it, but I really did want... I wanted that! Oh, man. Okay. Step over here. How many loot piles do you have? You have 9 gold on you so far. How about you? 12. Okay, so... right over here. And I think darkness is okay. No, darkness we could use. Fire. Okay. So make sure that you don't attack. And don't move, but we might as well consume the light. I'll do the movement. Skip the attack. And I forgot to unpause. Of course I did. It didn't really go that smoothly. I had to burn a card here for her. She took a couple hits. We made him attack his master, which really wasn't that big of a hit either. Then he took 4 damage because of it. What else? What else? Oh, and then I disarmed over here, making him walk into that trap, so he's disarmed and stunned. I think that's really all you missed. Yeah, I think it was about that. This has turned out to be quite a frustrating endeavor. And I said at the beginning it was going to be easy. This is probably the easiest boss there is in the game. Okay, well, 4 for Derby. We'll make this attack with single out so that it'll be another +2 on top of that. So an attack of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. We'll just keep doing this over and over onto the Merciless Overseer. 15, Signs of the Void for Watley. Make sure somebody is protected. We will make everyone heal up a little bit more, and she's just going to be dying after that. 16, Swift Strength. I'm kind of stuck here, so I'm just going to make attacks against them and see what happens. And Blinding Sickle to loot that finally and damage them a little bit more. All right. 26, Flashing Burst and Ride the Wind. Okay, they're not moving. That's good. These 3 are not doing anything, so this one is going to make an attack poison twice. Yeah. I don't need to do any of that. Nope. Okay. So please hit hard. It's an attack of 8. What's happening? What is happening? We'll use that to make sure that you're protected for this attack over there. Yeah, confirm. But don't move. And then we'll use this. I'm going to skip the movement. Everyone is within range that needs to be healed, so that's good. Okay. So next turn, maybe she dies. We'll just have to see here. We'll make these attacks at disadvantage, but hey, we've got this poison here. He's wounded, so maybe we can pull some things here. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. And that's really good. Wow. Wow. What just happened? Confirm. So he's dead. And we only have like one more turn. We'll probably be able to kill him with this right now. There's our diamond. Yeah, he's dead. And she's not going to be... Yeah. Whatever. It's gonna happen eventually. I'm trying to do it, but it never seems to happen when I want it to happen, huh? Everything is just a pile of 3 loot. I don't even want her to pick up more loot because... let's see here. She's picked up 12 and he's picked up 12. So he's supposed to collect more money tokens than any other character, and that's already done. Alright, whatever. It's done. I don't even care anymore. At this point, the victory is a victory.
With the Overseer dead and the diamond in your hand, you head back to Jexera to claim your reward.
So we did not get Egoist. We did get Indigent. We did get Masochist. But we didn't get Plebeian. And, wow. Okay. Well, the Scoundrel and the Spellweaver doing most of the work, as per usual. 70 damage done. And, cool. A lot of XP right there. Back to the map.
Jexera's bodyguards escort you inside the manor, where you find her somehow different. More harrowed and grim. Wonderful. She exchanges the diamond for a large purse full of coins. This will serve beautifully as a focus for the incantations. I wonder if the cultists even know what they had here. With this, I can summon an entire army of undead. She turns to you with a strange glint in her eye. So then, are you ready to overthrow the military of Gloomhaven and put control of the city into the hands of the Merchants Guild? Or do you not have the stomach to effect real change?
I do not have the stomach to effect real change. 20 gold each, prosperity, and experience all around. Those are our choices if we want to go with her or go against her. There's our Goliath Toppler. Halfway there. We'll be finishing this really quickly, actually, because what we'll do is... I thought we'd be able to confront her first and then do this. Well, I thought wrong. We have a couple level ups for Derby and Watley, and then we will confront her in the next episode, I believe, or soon, probably very soon. And that'll do it. Back to the world map. Derby, level up first. Hidden Daggers. An attack 4, range 3, target 2. This does burn. Pretty good though, to be able to walk into a room and know that we're going to be hitting pretty hard if we have strengthen or whatever. Or go invisible, which is really nice that this doesn't burn. Unfortunately, we can't move in that case, but this is a really good combination with quick hands, move, attack, and then go invisible. Just like scurry into the night with the Mind Thief. This is a very late card though. Or Duelist Advance. Now I do wish that these were not at the same time, because I feel like if this was with Flintlock at the, like, as the second level card, or maybe Open Wounds switched with Hidden Daggers or something else, I'd probably take Duelist Advance and then Hidden Daggers. I feel like those would be really good cards to have. That maybe there's a reason why they did that, right? So with Duelist Advance, move 3, attack 3, an initiative of 16, and the bottom ability being add +2 attack to all your attacks this round, targeting enemies adjacent to none of their allies. This one's great for things like throwing knives, for instance, because you don't have to move, and you can make a couple, where did it go? A couple attacks of 2, targeting 2, make it an attack of 4 as long as they're not adjacent to their allies. I feel like this gets a little more tricky with 4 players because there's a lot more enemies on the board, and they tend to clump up because of that. So I think I'm going to be taking hidden daggers. I like the idea of being able to go invisible and for free, on top of having her invisibility cloak. She can stay invisible for a little bit. Once she pulls out smoke bomb, she can go invisible again later, and then use her invisibility cloak, then use hidden daggers again. So I do like that idea. We can time smoke bomb a little bit better when we want it, or let's say the opportunity didn't present itself when I wanted it to, the timing is off, then I can wait a little bit more. But that duelist advance, man, I kind of want this. I just know that it's difficult to use with a lot of enemies on the board. And I mean, we just drop quick hands in that matter. You know what? Let's do it. I don't usually take it. I usually take hidden daggers. Let's drop quick hands, and we'll take duelist advance. It's a good switch. 16 for 64. And to be able to move and attack and still be able to use Thief Snack. Typically, I get rid of this very quickly. I'm holding on to it because I held on to quick hands for so long. But I typically keep throwing knives and swift bow, and I've kind of not been using it. But I think now that I'm not going to be fighting, let's drop backstab. Oh, if I'm going to fight Jaxura, then I definitely want to bring backstab. Well, okay, I'll think about it, but for now we'll keep it as is. We have 2 perk available because of her perk points from before and now her level up. I've only removed negative effects. Let's get rid of some of her negative ones. Make her hit more consistently, right? Lavinia Watley. Level 3. Taunting Fate. Heal 6. Shuffle a bless into the monster's attack modifier. And range 2. I didn't take this before because I didn't like the idea of putting a bless into the enemy's deck. Even though they typically will be hitting my tank, in this case Tjagen, and before it was Vercingetorix, I think. And he had the Iron Helm anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered if they pulled the blessing against Tjag, or against the Red Guard. The bottom, the next time you grant an attack this turn, add +1 attack to the entire attack action. If you consume ice, add +2 instead. All attacks targeting you, add +2. Right, okay. I remember this one. This basically means, you know, we make someone make the attack, right? And just make sure that you do not get attacked. Go somewhere where you know you will not be attacked. I did take Commanding Presence last time. At the start of your next 5 turns, one ally within range 3 may perform an +2 attack action. This should just say 2 attack action, not +2. Because +2 to what? Not sure. Move, curse self, ignore your curse if you consume darkness, and another ally can move as well. I'm going to take Taunting Fate for that huge free, this doesn't burn, heal. And I think I don't want to get rid of this, but I feel like this is the one to get rid of in this case. You're not poisoning anybody though, which is a good thing, and you're not bringing in darkness, which is a bad thing. And I really love this bottom ability when I can use it, whereas this one is just another reason why I can't move this round. So I'm going to have to think about this, but I'm going to remove Black Boon just for now, and this will remind me that I need to pick something. But Taunting Fate, I think I'm going to drop Black Boon for that. It is another way for her to go very early, which is good. Very good. Okay. And as for her, again, 2 perk points. Fantastic. I think I like the idea of revive. This ended up being really helpful because, or here, let's use these two. This ended up being helpful because no matter who's doing the attacking, you're healing an ally for 1, and it can be at any range. It doesn't matter where it is. This is a good way of removing poison and wound as well, because it's just to heal 1, so it can be used to remove that, or if somebody's really close to dead, you know, give them a tiny boost. Okay, I like this one. It has no range on it. It doesn't, and in this case we're removing -1s too, so after that we'll probably just go for revive. That adds +1s and heal 1 ally 3 times. Cool. Okay. Alright, well, so next time we'll probably be seeing Tiag leveling up to 3, and maybe that's it. Probably going to go and take them on. I want to see Lavinia getting closer to her Goliath Toppler, and I really need to see Derby exhausting. It's funny, and I brought this up before, I think, because somebody made the comment. My other choice was watch her friends become exhausted 15 times, I think is what it was. I probably would have been done that by now because we've exhausted everyone except for Derby more frequently. But hey, is there a way to see that? I think so, but not yet. All right, that'll do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. You can let me know by leaving a like or a comment. If you're feeling ultra generous, you can follow the link in the description to buy me a coffee. With that, thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you next time.